Hi, I'm Evan Allen with iZotope Inc., and we are here at AES 2016, and we are checking out Neutron, which is our brand new mixing plugin. You could essentially think of it similar to a channel strip in that we have like EQ, compression, harmonic excitement, transient shaping, limiting, but with a few really cool new tools, just in terms of workflow improvements and some really cool brand new technology under the hood. So right here I have this on our lead vocal. Right now, not doing anything. And needless to say, the first thing you're gonna do is actually just get your initial setup. Well, we have something now called Track Assistant, which you could sort of think of as like your studio intern, who's actually gonna go ahead and give you sort of your initial setup, and then you can really get down to mixing. So it's called Track Assistant, and we have a few different settings here. So we can have it, this is again, sort of like training your intern. You can have them create subtle adjustments or more intense ones, and then sort of a more overall aesthetic description. So I'm going to start playback and click Track Assistant, and right now it's actually listening to the incoming audio signal and generating sort of a starting preset for you to work with. And by the term preset, it's entirely based on the incoming audio signal. So you see, for example, here, it's added in a little bit of air to the top there. Looks like it's found a couple of little resonances around 1K and around 23 here. And so at that point, it's added in some dynamic nodes to sort of carve that out when it's needed. It looks like it's also put in, so 2 compressors in serial. Looks like it's selected both of these in the vintage mode single band, and it looks like it's added in some dual band excitement. So let's listen to, this is bypassed, and now enabled. So good bit more energy. But still, again, at this point, this is where you can really get in and start tweaking things. So it's just to initially set everything up to get you off to a good starting point. Now, the other really exciting part of this is a brand new technology called the masking meter. So let's say that in this particular track, the synthesizers are getting in the way of the vocal and starting to mask the lead vocal. What we have here is called the masking meter. So I click here and select the track I want to compare. So here I'm gonna go for the chorus synths, and you'll see now a second EQ has popped up down the bottom, and that's actually the EQ in Neutron on the synthesizer channel. And if I hit playback, you're gonna see sort of these northern lights, if you will, start to glow, and that's actually indicating the exact frequencies where masking is occurring. So at this point, we can again use this to start shaping the spectrum of the synthesizers, which is going to start reducing some of that frequency masking to make sure the lead vocal really comes through powerfully. And if we want to go about this and really make sure that that correction is super transparent, what we can do is jump into our chorus synthesizer one, and we're going to see here's the EQ curve that we created in the other instantiation of Neutron, and we can turn these into dynamic nodes and actually have them listen to the vocal as the sidechain input. So this is going to be a sidechain dynamic EQ. And now, when the vocal's there, it's making that cut, and we'll see as soon as the vocal goes away, it's not carving that out quite as much. And that is with the external band 5 here. We need to make sure to grab the external one here. And now that's responding to the vocal. So again, there's all sorts of brand new DSP, both on the analysis and processing side under the hood here. Those are just 2 parts of it. It is a very in-depth and really powerful plugin, and this will be coming next week on October 5th. So that is a quick look at Neutron from iZotope.